8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 1.
Interstellar Broadcasting does its interrupting the pirate signal thing at this time and announces a programming change. The mandatory educational program What's It, normally presented at this time, has been cancelled due to poor ratings. In its place, we present the following award-winning documentary series.
Wonder what's on. Cowboy Who. My favorite show, Cowboy Who.
Hi, welcome to the show. Chip here. Normally at this point of the show, I come in and give you some idea of what's been happening up to this point, but I'm just working on this virtual reality receiver that I've set up to pick up Slim's broadcast. I'm hoping to find out where he is during this show, so I'm going to hand things over to Tom. He's up here in the booth with me, and probably going to be sitting in for the whole show, right, Tom?
Sure, that sounds good.
So we're just going to kind of do the show out of here because there's nobody in the studio anymore.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'll hand it on over to Tom, and he'll tell you what's going on while I work on this stuff so I can talk to Slim, and here's Tom, and
Wait
see you later.
a minute. What, you want me to tell the story of the show?
Yeah,
But,
come on, do it.
oh, okay, let's see. Cowboy Pat show, and I got involved. I'm an evil alien. Well, I was an evil alien, but I'm not anymore, and we got blasted off onto space, and Chip was there, and he, well, I don't remember all the stuff that happened. Who cares?
Tell him about Phyllis.
We're out here in outer space now. Anyway, that's all that matters. Phyllis is running for head of Interstellar Broadcasting, and, well, that'll be weird if she wins. No one's ever run against him before. And all the real story is my brother is lost. My twin brother, Smiling Andy. I don't know what happened to him. Tangled Webs couldn't find him. Nobody can find him. Maybe Chip can. Chip, can you? Chip's too busy. He's looking for Cowboy Slim. Cowboy Slim is lost somewhere, got abducted, and he had some tracing equipment on him, so now Chip is trying to find him with that virtual reality stuff. He's tracing him down, and, well, what are we doing now?
The tape.
Oh, yeah. There's a tape from Phyllis. That's right. She's got a tape.
Put it on.
What? I'm not putting it on.
Come on.
You're the one with hands around here. You put it on. Okay, he's coming on. We're going to put Phyllis on for you now.
Do everything around
Go ahead.
here. There you go.
Okay, ready, Phyllis, in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Hello! Yes, it is me. I know it's rather odd because I'm not really here right now. Well, I am here right now. It's just that when you're seeing me, I'm not there.
That's okay, Phyllis, take 2.
Hello! Yes, it's me, Phyllis Blanding, of course. Now, it's rather odd because I'm not really here right now. Well, actually, I am here right now, but when you're seeing me, I'm not there. But of course not, because I'm here. How does this work, anyway?
Take 3.
Hello, it's me, Phyllis Blanding, of course. Now, I'm not really here, but I am here. I am here for the taping, but I'm not really here because during the time of the taping, I was not here.
243.
Jolly good. Hello, it's me, Phyllis Blanding.
146.
Hello, it's me again, Phyllis Blanding. Well, of course, you all know that, but some of you don't know how to spell it. Phyllisblanding.
Come on, Phyllis.
Hello. My name is Phyllis Blanding, and that will probably be the last time I say that to you because you already know who I am. Jolly good. Now, I'm not here right now, although I was here at the time of the taping, which is a jolly good thing, because if you're not here at the time of the taping, well, they rather miss you. Now, you there at home will probably be watching your television sets right about now and saying, oh, she's lying, just like she always does. She's right there in front of my eyes. But I'm not, I tell you. That's only a two-dimensional image of myself. Now, having said all that, what I'd like to do is introduce my jolly favourite program, and that is what we call around here Sally P. Now, Sally P, it's only a nickname for Sally Polka Dot. Now, it's just what we like to say in the biz, as we say. Oh, that's a nickname, too. The biz, short for business, show business, you know. Jolly good. Now, cue Sally P. Sally P, please.
One cheery morning in the happy land of lollipops, Sally and Ho-Hum were just finishing a lovely breakfast when they received a surprise visitor. Would you care for another muffin, Ho-Hum?
Oh, yes, please, Sally. I'd love one. Have you got any more honey?
Goodness gracious, what was that?
Sounded like it came from right outside.
I hope it's nothing bad.
Wasn't so loud that time.
Silly bear, that was somebody knocking at the door of my cottage. Come in.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry to disturb you, but I was, which one of you actually lives here?
I do.
Take two.
Sorry to disturb you, but I was, which one of you actually lives here?
I do.
Yes, I was just driving by when I saw your little cottage, and I says to myself, I says, ooh, now there's a sorry-looking little cottage. I should have a closer look.
Sorry-looking? Do you really think it's sorry-looking?
Oh, yes, it's the sorriest-looking cottage I think I've ever laid eyes on. I'm surprised it's still standing. I rather like your little cottage, Sally Polka Dot. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mr. Brazen. And you are?
My name is Sally Polka Dot, and this is my friend, Ho-Hum Teddy Bear.
Well, Sally, if you want me to save this little cottage of yours, then I've got just 2 words for you. Aluminium siding.
What is aluminium siding?
What is it? Why, it's going to change your life.
Oh, I wouldn't want it to do that. I rather like my life just the way it is.
No, what I mean is aluminium siding will make your cottage much stronger. It will protect you from the cold, harsh winter winds and the blistering hot summer sun. But our winters aren't cold and harsh here in the land of lollipops, and we've never had a blistering hot summer either. Well, no, not yet. But how long do you suppose that will last? Without aluminium siding, you might just as well be lying out in the garden under a pile of leaves. Now, Sally, But, Mr. Brazen, I like to lie under a pile of leaves in the garden. Well, yes, but you certainly wouldn't want to live in one now, would you? I don't know. I've never tried. Well, trust me, you wouldn't like it. And now, Sally, as I was saying, I took the liberty of putting a patch of aluminium siding on your cottage so that you could see what it looks like.
Oh, so that's what all the banging was about.
Yes, sorry about that. If you would care to accompany me into the front yard, I will, Excuse me, Mr. Brazen. Yes, Ho-Hum? It's about this pile of leaves in the garden. Look, mate, just forget about the pile of leaves, all right? There is no pile of leaves. I was only saying that everyone needs aluminium siding.
Is that really true? Does everyone really need aluminium siding?
Oh, yes. One of the basic necessities of life is aluminium siding.
Well, then, it would probably be a very good thing if every little cottage in the land of lollipops had it.
Coo, that would be a lovely thing, that would. Yes, I could retire before Christmas at that rate.
Good. Then everyone will be happy. I'll see to it that every cottage in the land of lollipops has aluminium siding on it.
How's a little kid like you going to convince everybody in the land of lollipops to buy my aluminium siding?
Oh, they won't have to buy it. Ho-Hum and I will wish for it, and then everyone will have it for nothing. That way you don't have to put it up.
Wish for it? Hang on a second.
Come on, Ho-Hum.
No, don't do that. The whole point of this is that I'm supposed to sell it.
And so, little Sally Polka Dot and Ho-Hum Teddy Bear shut their eyes tightly, thought only the nicest of thoughts, and they thought them hard. And before you knew it, every little cottage in the whole land of lollipops had a lovely protective covering of aluminium siding. Oh, come and look. It worked. Now every little cottage in the whole land of lollipops has a wonderful coat of aluminium siding. Oh, that's just great. Thank you for the wonderful idea, Mr. Brazen.
Oh, leave me alone. I've got aluminium siding to sell.
Well, everyone in the land of lollipops already has aluminium siding.
I know! What a nice man.
Yes. Now, about your muffin.
Yes, and maybe later we can go out and make a big pile of leaves in the garden.
And that is exactly what they did in the happy, happy land of lollipops. So, until next time, be good little children and think only the nicest of thoughts. Goodbye.
Hello! I'm not here again. Now, this time I won't go into all the particulars about not being here, because I did last time, and that time I wasn't here either. So this time, when I'm actually here, this time even more so than I was the last time, I'm not really here either. So, having said all that, lace up those bootstraps, strap on those packs, and let's get off on the rugged road to learning.
Boy, that was some rugged road. I wish Janie had made it. Yeah, that's a shame, all right.
Learning. Come and get. You kids won't get far. Come on back now. Get your learning. That's good, children. Who are you, Quasimodo? What, do I look Japanese?
I don't believe it. We made it. Wow, it's incredible. Against all odds.
Here, I want to die.
Well, how did Billy get in there? Here, poke him with this stick. Maybe that'll get him out. Billy, come on. Oh, he grabbed it. Come on now, Billy. Now, those children who still have the use of their limbs are to help those who do not. My parents pay good taxes for this school system, and here I am frozen to death and getting black lung from all this smoke. Yeah, I'm blacking out.
All right, we maybe learned something. Good point, Jane. How about some reading? Now get your favorite magazines out and amuse yourselves quietly while I contemplate just how tragic and lonely is my life. Nabob, what are you looking at? The girls again, is it? Amanda, put those razor blades away. How many times do I have to tell you? Bradley, get that cat out from underneath your desk. We'll have it for lunch. Now, I've asked you to go to your parents' library and select a particularly bad book. Those with bad books, please step forward. Who wants to go first?
Sieg Heil!
Otto.
Sieg Heil!
Stop that. You know the Nazis haven't been invented yet.
Sieg Heil! Stop it.
Desiree, would you please start?
It's fearful, Kevin. All extra risk is fine. Your young men have your pie. Are you listening, Miss Frump?
Of course. I'm just a little drowsy.
What he really wanted was his first big Uzi.
Thank you, Otto. Bridget, Jim. Barbara bared herself to Brad. Do you see anything you like, Big Fine, Bridget. Teddy.
What is this? You're forgetting my strength. My gang's just outside, Buster, and it's the best.
Adrian.
Wildflower, if you're aimless and blessed. Not some test tube frying eggs,
Poetry, yes.
but
Jasmine, something to contribute?
Yes, please. Bye.
As always, Jasmine. Nabob.
If I may say, we have for our assignments a load of drivel.
Phyllis, you paying attention?
Interstellar Broadcasting interrupts this program for this incredibly important announcement. We now go to IB Scientific Headquarters, where a real scientist will reveal a startling scientific finding.
Yes, hello. Now, through painstaking scientific research, we have discovered that Phyllis Blanding's brain is no larger than an orange. Now, if you need empirical proof that this is indeed true, there is a simple test which you yourself can perform. Try rattling her head.
Interstellar Broadcasting reminds you at this time that a vote for Phyllis is a vote for a woman whose head rattles. Think about it. Oh no, what have I said?
Think about it with Professor Dave. Here we go! Morning! Here are some animals. Oh, there's one. Hi, my name's Professor Dave, and what I don't know about nature would fill Africa. Whoa, Scary thing is, you may be the same. Think about it, man. Hey, there's a tour guide. What's he doing over there? Yeah, we gotta get going on to Kilimanjaro.
Don't go that way.
Oh, yeah, right. The tour guide says you gotta go the long way around, because if you go straight to the mountain, there's landmines. Well, I don't know, but he made no bones about it. Alas, poor yak, you're just a rack. Well, I figured I'd better hitchhike.
I think that
Get somebody that
over
knew
there.
how to get there. And there I am, looking good. Well, that's Kilimanjaro over there. Have a look. Whoa, we're not gonna take the Land Rover up there, are we? I don't think so. Well, I guess not. Well, this is when the driver came to the rescue. He used an old primitive rebel rocket launcher and he blasted the vehicle out. Fortunately, I wasn't rolling tape then. But afterwards, they celebrated with a big old truck pull. Boy, they love that around. I'll see you guys around later. Now, this poor guy asked the tour guide where the nearest laundromat was. Well, top of the mountain, right. Well, I don't know. He got real lost here, heading off towards that cliff. I would have stopped him, but it was getting kind of late. Whoa, getting real late. Well, it's the end of the show.
Think about it.
Whoa,
With Professor
really crept up on me. Hey, look, we got a sponsor. Wow.
Well, and Andy, hey, do you see that? Roll it back. Go back.
Something on there, and I'll roll it back. Let's see.
Really crept up on me. Hey, look.
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade. Smile and Andy's
Right.
Video Arcade.
Yeah,
Did you
Smile
see
and
that?
Andy's
Go
Video
back.
Arcade.
Roll it back. Let's see it again.
Hey, look.
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade. Roll it back. I want to see
Oh,
it
you've
again,
seen
Chip.
it.
Come on, Chip.
It's not going to change. You know what it says.
Do you believe it?
So Dave, well,
Here
the
comes
sponsors.
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade. My
Great.
long
Now
lost
we gotta
brother.
find
That's
Smile and
him. Smile and Andy.
Right.
Let's see it again.
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade.
Hey, look, we got a
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade. Let's see it again. Roll it back, Chip.
What do you have to see it so many times for?
We
You know
found
it
my
said it.
brother.
Hey, look, we got a sponsor.
Smile and Andy's Video Arcade. Roll it back one more time, Chip.
One more time.
Hey, look, we got a
Smile and
sponsor.
Andy's Video Arcade. Let's see it again. Come on, Chip.
Listen, while
Smile and
Tom's
Andy's Video Arcade.
watching Smile and Andy's Video Arcade over and over again,
Come on,
here, why don't I
Man.
put the commercials on and then
Smile and Andy's Video
when I come back,
Arcade.
this should be okay.
Smile and
Should be able to
Andy's
get this
Video
virtual reality thing
Arcade.
going and see what happened to
Chip,
Slim. We should
come
be
on,
able.
Chip. Roll it
Right,
back.
Tom. And so we'll go to the commercials now and come back and
Video
give this
Arcade.
virtual reality stuff a try. And
Chip, I'm waiting
Gee
here.
whiz.
Roll it back.
Sponsor, wow.
Oh, Jolly.
I don't hear anything.
That's all right. Stop shaking my head.
This instant.
That's all right. I made flea bitten. Of course, the tour is going so absolutely successfully off on the campaign trail. Now we've met dozens of people. Isn't that right, Mitt? We've met dozens.
Yes,
of people.
but they are all shaking her head. I didn't hear anything. You get away.
That appears to be a tribal custom here on the planet Boomholi, and that is that they shake people's heads. Now, one of them actually turned me right upside down and shook me by the ankles, but one of them was listening near my head for some reason. I can't quite figure
You didn't
out.
hear anything. If I have to tell you one more time.
That's all right. Chip, could you please put on Sally Polka Dot back there at home?
Sally's been on, Phyllis.
What?
Sally's been
Well,
on.
don't be such a spoil sport. You know, Chip, that I'm a team player, and so should you be.
Okay.
So put it on.
All right.
One bright and happy morning in the land of lollipops, little Sally Polkadot and Ho-Hum Teddy Bear shut their eyes tightly, and they thought only the nicest of thoughts, and they thought them hard. And so ended another day in the happy, happy land of lollipops. So, until next time, be good little children and think only the nicest of thoughts. Goodbye.
Well, Sally has some adventures, doesn't she? Yeah. Hey, Smile Tom here. And, Well, I asked Chip, and he did. He rigged up a virtual reality thing for me, so I can try this thing out. See if I can see what Slim can see. We got him hooked up with that gear there. Okay, turn on, Chip. Let's see. See where he is. Hey, need a fact. Yeah. Wow.
Just 2 different
What is that?
They use.
Turn it up.
2 different sets.
Why, that's ingenious. So they designed one set to look like Larry Hagman's living room, and the other set to look like the inside of Jeannie's bottle. Why, of course, how simple. But tell me this, Cowboy Slim. How did they shrink Jeannie down so small?
Well, they didn't shrink her down. The inside of the bottle set was normal size, so, you know, the actress just had to go and walk there and sit on the set, and whenever she was talking, she just looked up in the air, so, you know, it looked like she was talking to someone way up high.
Everything was normal size? Of course, and we believe it is tiny because the master is looking in through the neck of the bottle as he speaks to Jeannie.
But she's not in the bottle.
She's not in the bottle, she is simply on another set. Sheer genius.
You know, Dipswitch, for someone who knows so much about TV, is still an awful lot you gotta learn.
Yes, well, I admit there are some gaping and somewhat embarrassing holes in my television knowledge base, but, well, I was never too interested in that creative side myself. No, my passion lies with the television broadcast itself, the signal transmission and its infinite mutations. For instance, did you know that common duct tape is coated with a unique dyeing agent that allows it to boost the capabilities of even the simplest of antennae by 1,000% when it's applied down the antenna's length in a double spiral pattern and grounded with copper wire? Very few of you know that. No, I've got a different agenda when it comes to television and television programming.
Well, I don't get it, though. I thought you did TV shows all the time, you know? Well, what kind of shows do you do if you're not into the creative side?
Oh, you know, what you see right here on the screen was a good example.
What is it?
It's called The Letter Show.
What's it about?
Not about anything. It's just a random selection of letters rolling up on the screen, just like you see there. What do you think?
It's not very interesting.
It grows on you. Actually, you know, it's better with the sound up. Let me turn it up for you.
Letters. We like to watch them roll by. Letters. We sure do like to watch letters. They randomly roll on by. Letters. We sure do like to look at letters. We watch them rolling on. Where'd they go? Oh, look, here come a couple more.